Morning with Allie, bringing you all the ice cold news for you. Today at 11, we will be answering your burning question. Literally, how much of your ecosystem is burning? Recent studies on polar bears show how fast their world is melting due to a worldwide problem, global warming. Much of our audience wonders how large the average male and female polar bear range to, since they're their only life form predator. We have the answer for you, America. The average adult male is around 990 pounds and 4 feet 4 inches in height. The female is close in size, but in this particular species, the male are typically found to be larger. Polar bears live up to 20 to 30 years of age, but the mass percentage only lives up to 15 to 18 years of age.
First glance, second look so lonely. A vast white plain stretching out like glass. Like they don't see what we see when we look inside it. The water rushing to the past. At the edge of the world, rising out of the snow, like a kind of a frozen cathedral. There is mother of pearl, lying in blankets of ice at the edge of the world. And no one knows what it's like on the clear blue ocean. Long the shadows and light of the deep blue sea. From the peak, it's an icy desert. The wind howling over the plain is the only light. The water carving the snow with its lonely knife, cutting through the sleepy ice at the edge of the world.
Climate change is not a theory, it's a reality here in the Arctic. We are getting ice forming much later in the year and breaking up much earlier in the year. We're getting insects that have never been up here in the Arctic before. We're getting birds, species of birds and fish that have not been up here before. Our whole world is being altered up here in the Arctic, and I think the world has to pay heed to that.
For polar bears, climate change may be a death sentence. To hunt for seals, which is their primary source of food, the bears must first swim long distances until they find stable sea ice. Without the ice, the bears cannot survive. Their hunting technique is simple. The bears stake out breathing holes carved out by seals. They wait until the seals must come up for air, and when they do, the bears pounce. Polar bears spend months gorging themselves. They hunt with a sense of urgency. The bears know that when the sea ice melts, they must go months without food until the ice returns. But now scientists say their frozen habitat is rapidly warming, and the Arctic Ocean could be ice-free within decades. Without ice flows to hunt seals from, the polar bear will surely become extinct. Though the bears can swim non-stop for as long as 100 miles, already many are drowning from sheer exhaustion in their desperate search for sea ice.
We have some
I'm a research wildlife biologist with the U.S. Geological Survey, and I'm here at the San Diego Zoo collecting accelerometer data from their adult female polar bear, Tatik. And so the keepers here at San Diego Zoo have been training Tatik to wear a collar for the last 4 months, and slowly getting her acclimated to the collar, and so now she's able to wear the collar for about 3 hours a day without any issues. She's totally comfortable wearing the collar. She doesn't seem phased at all wearing it. And so I'm here videotaping her while she's wearing this accelerometer collar to calibrate the accelerometer data, basically trying to understand what the accelerometer data looks like for different behaviors. So when Tatik's walking, what the accelerometer data looks like compared to when she's swimming, versus resting, versus eating, with the intent of actually applying that information to accelerometer data we're collecting from wild bears. So we're attaching accelerometers to our GPS collars that we're deploying on wild polar bears in the Arctic. And so this study should really help us get a much better understanding of how polar bears are actually responding to declines in sea ice and what the actual implications are for survival, body condition, and then start to look at how future forecasts for declines might impact polar bears in the future.
Scientists are researching the polar bear's maternal dens, trying to figure out how industrial work affects the locations of their mother's dens. They are accomplishing this by replicating the polar's dens and trying to determine at what distance sound does not come through the den barriers.
If the research is accomplished, there will be regulations for the distance of the industrial building from hibernation grounds.
I took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down.
Polar bears! 3, 2, 1. Wait, don't stop. Okay. Polar bears play an important part in our ecosystem. Their main prey includes dolphins, because that's what they eat. Why can't I do this part? Polar bears play an important part in our ecosystem by providing prey. What? By providing prey? What? What am I doing? Oh,
polar bears
turn off
are...
the camera! Turn it off. I'm emotionally stable.